It's J Moore, the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest, we gon'
Good, everybody. Welcome to the show. Appreciate everybody for coming through. We're going to break down this episode 9 for Power. What a wild episode. A lot of drama. A couple people got popped. The main character we lost, Diamond Samson. That was supposed to be my kill. But it's all good, though. Go ahead and recap this episode. A couple things after watching it again. Tommy mother, man. When Tommy was going to do the hit, she talking about Tommy, make him suffer. Some of this stuff make me laugh. I know that much. But overall, good episode. Looking at Diamond, I know people love to talk about his acting, but I think he did a good job, at least when he's with Jannard. I think him and Jannard got a little bit, they got good chemistry, a little bit better chemistry than him and other characters. And I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying he's going to win any awards, but when he was there in the end and he was in the church talking with his brother Jannard and saying, you know, I did you wrong, and he was explaining what happened with him and Tommy. I thought he did a good job. It seemed real. It seemed legit. You know, I'm like, all right, Diamond, you know, you do got good rapport with Jannard. All right, y'all. I'm going to put the link in the comments. And we can get started. If anybody want to come chop it up and talk about the show. Miguel, what's good, brother? You say pour out some liquor for my man Diamond. I know that's right. It's supposed to be me to do it, but that's all right as long as he pay. Jimmy Bird, what's good, fam? Happy New Year's to everybody out there in the chat. TTO, Rojas helped Marshall mom's rent. I don't know about that. She gonna come visit me in prison. Stephen Harris, what's good, my brother? How you doing? Grand Main, what's up? Happy New Year to you. Miguel, yeah, Diamond did that thing, but Jannard in that death scene, I felt that's some acting. Hey, man, you know I've been saying Jannard the best. At least he's my favorite actor on this show. I think Chris Lofton did a really good job on this show. And yeah, when he saw Diamond get popped and then what he went through, although he should have started shooting back right away, it was pretty good. I think he'd be doing his damn thing. Oh, shoot. Camera difficulty. Hold on. All right. Good grief. All right. Well, this is something none of them wear, which to me, I mean, I got to kind of think of, it's kind of hard for me to put my mind in this place, but what I was about to say is, to me, the gangster lifestyle, if I was them, that the younger dudes, it's too much information out to kind of fall victim to some of this stuff. But then again, if you're young, you may not know about the information. So that's why I say I got to kind of think not like me. But none of them wear vests, which is wild because Tommy and everybody, they were going, they knew what they about to get into, and none of them wore a vest. Diamond and everybody, they basically what? Fortifying the church, and none of them had vests or nothing. So, you know, it is kind of messed up. Nobody wear vests, but I don't know if this would make a difference, but vests aren't cheap. About $500 a piece. So Darnell. Even if he was wearing the vest, he got shot in the shoulder. And I did look at that again, and it did look like they had like an AK, whether it was, Chinese made or whatever, still was shooting. It was AK. What, shooting 6 by 5, 5.67, 5.67 millimeter. And at Darnell's size and weight, he might be having a shoulder lean. Hey, that bug might have fell off. He less than had a chunk off of it for real. He definitely be bleeding out. So be interesting to see how that go. I did see the preview for the finale, and I did see Bobby choke up Sang-a-Lang. He like, so it looked like Bobby is on the Sang and may find out he crooked. Well, we saw he knew about him getting the money from that attorney who isn't really an attorney. So we'll see, Bobby confront him, which would be interesting. I wonder how far it'll go and what he can actually get done. But Bobby Bailey, you say Diamond knew Jannard was a snake in the grass. You think so? I didn't get that feeling. I mean, hell, Diamond took a bullet for him. So I don't know if he would have felt he was a snake in the grass if he would have took a bullet for him. I mean, he did. They did have that little talk. I mean, Shawnee Showstopper, she said, he tried to take him out. But Diamond never confronted him on it. Maybe he didn't believe her. So, I don't know. Miguel, you said, yeah, Jay crazy. Can't wait for the last episode. I know, right? And I believe we are going to have to wait a week for the last episode. I'm going to have to check and see. Hold on. I'll look and see if it has it on here. But let's see. So on the IMDb, which is not always the most accurate, let's see what it says on here. So it's a episode guide. Let's see. Go to episode 3. I mean, season 3. Come on. They don't want to move. There we go. Dang. All right. Episode 10, January 16th. So that's definitely a week away. January 16th. Because we just on the 2nd. So we got 2 weeks basically. Yeah, it's 2 weeks, ain't it? Dang. We got 2 weeks to wait. Oh, man, this wasn't even showing on the damn screen. I got Stephen Harris in the building. What's good, Steve?
What's up?
Oh, nothing much. How you feeling?
Sure, I'm feeling good. Shoot, the episode was good. I mean, when I seen that though, and Bucket, man,
What's good
we
with
got
it?
him. Was good.
What's good with you, man?
Chilling, man. Man, chilling, man. How y'all feeling?
All
I'm
right.
feeling good.
Good.
That's what's up. Happy New Year to y'all, man.
Happy New
Yeah,
Year,
happy New-
J-Mo. So, you already
happy
know
New Year to you,
we
my brother.
Absolutely. Steve, I'll let you tell me what you thought about the episode first, then we get to Bucket Man. But Steve, what you think about this episode? We lost Diamond, we lost Marshall. What's up?
We smoking on that pack. We smoking on that Diamond and Marshall pack up out of here. Because I mean, yeah, because you already know that it was gonna hurt Jannard that when he lost his brother Diamond, the same way though Jannard took out JP and it hurted Tommy in the same way, and it hurted Jannard when Tommy took him out, and Tommy didn't even much want to take out Diamond. He wanted Jannard to take out, so he ended up running in front of the bullet.
Right. But you know what's interesting to me is after rewatching it, when Tommy met with Diamond on the little lakefront,
Yeah.
and they had the little talk, and he like, well, I ain't gonna stop till I take him out. I mean, basically, then what? I mean, he would have had to kill Diamond, because if he'd have killed Jannard and Diamond was alive, Diamond coming for him. So kind of was inevitable in a way, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Somebody will come after, you know what I mean? One of them gonna have to get in it, you know, but I don't know. Bucket, what you think about this episode and what went down and with everybody?
I like I'm like, this is just in true power fashion, like as far as like how I see it. Like, yeah, like you gotta do some things to push the story forward. So somebody, you know, that's just how the story works in power. Like somebody has to die to motivate somebody to, you know what I'm saying, to really get to another level of whatever they're trying to do. One thing I didn't like though, right? Because last episode we seen Jannard kill JP, King Kilo, and JoJo. And at the end of that episode, the song that they played was "I'm Really Him." I can't remember who does that song, but the fact that they played that song at the end of that episode, when that was supposed to be a moment of like, damn, like we just seen him smoke JP, and then for them to do this whole complete 180 with this episode and make it sad and somber for the fact that he's losing Diamond, and I get it, because they built it up. That everything that they did was a build up until that point, and then it makes it look more, you know, suspenseful in the end to see that, oh, bullets do have eyes. You know, that's one thing they always say. Bullets don't have eyes, and for whatever reason, like the bullet said, oh, we supposed to hit Jannard. You know what? No, we go hit Diamond.
I know, right?
So it kind of bothered me, the setting and the tone, because they tried to make it seem like you're supposed to feel for Jannard in this moment. No, the fuck we not, bro.
Right.
We're not supposed to feel sorry for him in this moment. Like,
well, I feel what you're saying. Two things you said I didn't pick up on. I didn't even notice the song at the end of the thing. So I missed that. So I didn't even think about that part. Not saying what you're saying is off or not. I just missed. I didn't even catch that.
Yeah.
And as far as the Jannard, I get it. I don't kind of feel sorry for him, but then of course you lose a brother, you kind of can't help it. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
I feel more sorry for Diamond in a way than Jannard, but it is kind of bringing a little, you know, sympathy to him. They kind of make the people that always mess up in power keep going somehow. You know what I mean? And then the people that's trying to do right always end up coming up short. You know. So, you know, that's probably what it is. They did that again with Diamond. But yeah, man, the Jannard thing, I mean, what I didn't like about that, going back to the last episode where he killed Kilo and all of them, is when them dudes came and here they go again in the basement talking about what they ain't gonna do or what they gonna do and stuff. Like, wait a minute. And the way he told that story and spun it, I ain't like the way they spun that. I mean, you know, I don't blame them dudes for not buying it to a certain extent. I just don't think this is how it works, at least not in my experience. If you got beef, talking about, well, now you gonna have one more crew to beef with. Nah, you just realize you beefing with him is why. I ain't going to out and tell you, all right, here's the declaration of war. So I don't know about that part, but yeah, man, it was a good episode. It had a little drama. Let's see, we got Christian in the building.
What's up, man?
What's
What up?
What's up, Christian?
Hey, man, I'm gonna hit you with this next question, man. I was about to say, what do you think about Marshall and D-Mac and how that went down? Christian, I'll let you go first on that and on your thoughts on how that went down with them.
Like the or the whole thing.
Just you know, well, you can say the whole or the end part. I mean, you know.
I like how it ended, because it's kind of like at that point you can't really think about not following through, because he did like put the gun up and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and he wasn't telling him what he wanted.
Yeah.
He chose his side.
Right. Yeah.
And then somebody's shooting at you. What, are you gonna avoid hitting him the whole time? Like, that's
All right. Who you talking about at the end with Jannard?
no. Like if he didn't shoot him, Marshall,
right,
then they're basically gonna be trying to kill each other and avoiding that.
Right.
But did you notice that Jannard was gonna get Tommy, and Diamond stopped that too? Diamond stopped Jannard from killing Tommy.
Really? I didn't notice that.
He did.
Yeah.
When he was falling down.
So he saved Tommy.
Yeah, he dropped Jannard's gun as he was falling down.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yep.
So they kind of gave Diamond what Omari wanted to do with Tommy.
Which is what?
To be able to like save his brother.
Instead of Tommy saving Ghost, Diamond saved Tommy or save Jannard rather.
Yeah, like Tom, like you know, like Omari was like, if I have to go, then I'd rather be, you know, in my brother's arms, like save him type of stuff.
Yeah, that was a little extra.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
like the episode though.
Gun down part. I missed that part. Yeah. The Marshall thing, I'll let you all go Bucket Main, then I'll let you go Steve, then I'll say my part. What you think about Marshall and D-Mac? What happened with them, Bucket?
I mean, I feel like the dialogue was kind of like putting the writing on the wall for that situation. Like when after Marshall had put his gun up, and then he tried to little boy D-Mac, you know, as if like D-Mac wasn't gone, you know, wasn't some type of killer. Like Marshall did not know D-Mac, and it's clear that D-Mac didn't know Marshall. Like y'all could be brothers all y'all want, but if y'all don't know that, you know, in life y'all gonna grow up and grow apart, then that means y'all ain't took enough time to understood y'all's brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like developing it, other than just doing shit with each other just because y'all living together. Like so it's kind of like that's the reason why it was so symbolic. Him getting shot, and right on as you see the blood splatter on the refrigerator, it's a bunch of pictures of him and D-Mac and Marshall.
Second time.
Yeah, and it was like, I mean, damn, they did such a good job with shooting this part. Like, I'm kind of glad they did it like that. Like, it didn't have to be Marshall getting kidnapped by the Asians and getting put in the acid or nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we knew he was gonna go. We knew he was gonna go. Because they brought back Madame Wu, and I was like, well, okay, so I guess Madame Wu's finna play a part in this, but she never did. She just gets smashed out, and that was it. So I'm like, all right.
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe, I wonder if maybe she actually, if they say she caught feelings from Diamond banging on that dirty couch, but I don't know. Maybe she found out D-Mac had something to do with it, and they take D-Mac out, and that'd be something we didn't see. I don't know. But going back to the Marshall thing, piggyback off what you said, they didn't really know each other. That is a great point, because like my man, we grew up, my peoples. You know certain things you don't say or do. Like I wouldn't have called my friends no bitch or something like that. That's damn near fighting words. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't have pulled a gun on none of my friends, and they wouldn't have did it to me. I would like to not think they didn't. So, so and normally, that's like doing that stuff. If you do that to certain people, it ain't no coming back. Where I've been around some people that play calling each other bitch or something. Like I ain't never been played like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, not that if you say it, I'm be like, I'm coming get you. Okay, but we just don't play like that. Just like I've seen on videos, some dudes be playing and hitting each other in the balls or something. Like me and my friend ain't never touched each other balls and thought about hitting each other. You hit me in the balls, we ain't friends no more.
Yeah.
Like we
Jo-
didn't play
Josh
like
Hart, Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart stuck his thumb up Jalen Brunson's ass, but they were
Oh
what?
like,
hell no.
yeah, and that's not. I wouldn't play like that with my homeboys, but I had to explain it to somebody. Like, man, they've been friends since like fucking
Oh
forever,
no.
bro.
Oh hell
Oh
no.
no. What you mean explain it? Nigga, what?
I don't
I
care
ain't
how
never
long we've
stuck,
been
first of
friends.
all, I ain't never stuck my own thumb in my ass, man.
That's crazy.
Let
Hey,
alone that,
I
that
can't.
never even crossed my mind. I'm gonna stick my thumb in my ass.
I grew up in the
Ooh,
era. I grew up in the era of watching like Johnny Knoxville and Steve-O, all them
yeah,
jackass
dude.
dudes. Them dudes used to do weird shit all the
And
time
we
on
would laugh and
MTV.
say they crazy white boys.
Exactly. Yep.
And they always sticking fireworks up their booty hole and stuff. And
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
would
I,
say
I
these
can
white
laugh. I
boys
can
are
laugh and
crazy.
never say go ahead.
Every time I watch that, I would think these guys are insane. I never had friends like this. Like every time I would laugh at them, not with them. Like that's a great point. Those
Yeah.
dudes be hitting each other in the balls and
Yep.
booties. And
They do that shit all the time. Yep.
that could have never happened with none of my friends. Never. Stick a
Yeah.
finger in a booty hole. I wouldn't have stuck nothing in nobody booty. I
Yeah,
couldn't even,
that's too far, bro.
I
Like I
couldn't
don't
even
give a damn.
finish.
I don't give a
Too
damn
far,
how deep. I don't give a damn how deep the friendship is,
far and
bro.
deep.
Like,
Hey,
bro, we got to square
for
up after
real.
this, bro.
That's a
Because
real deep friendship.
you don't even respect my boundaries as a man, bro. At
Nah,
that
for
point,
real. Tell you what, man, I saw my father's ass the other day, and I almost died. Okay, and I didn't touch it or nothing.
hell, dog.
It's like
That's
looking
funny.
at you seen The Hangover. Remember
Yeah.
when they tried to figure out what happened to him, and they went to the hospital, and they was asking the doctor, and it's some old man, and then he pulled his underwear down. It's not that memorable for a reason, but I'm telling you, let alone on purpose, stick. We done got distracted, but yeah, that we could never be brothers like that. I can see you as 7 or something. Not even 7. I wouldn't have stuck my finger in the boot. I might have kicked you in the nuts in the tub or something. But
Shit,
nah,
I'm 7, bro. God, I still got my innocence, nigga. If I'm sticking
I know, right?
fingers in asses at 7, bro, I need
That's why I said I would have kicked you in
psychological
the nuts,
damage.
baby.
Who the fuck has
Right.
been doing this to you? Who was showing you this as a
When I
child?
was 7, I was doing that though. I retired at 9. Nah.
Every time.
But nah, at 7, I might have kicked you in the nuts and thought it was funny. But you ain't really got much nuts when you got grown man. Now you kick a grown man, and I'm gonna kill you. What the hell?
Yeah, at 7 they haven't dropped, so you're not gonna feel that stomach
Right.
pain and all that. You're not gonna be
Exactly.
throwing up. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. But you do that, not dude. You're gonna die. Anyway, the thing that why we got distracted.
The nutsack episode.
I know, right? The point is, you should know if I pull this gun on him, he a killer. He ain't
Mm-hmm.
gonna take this the right way. And Marshall, not knowing who you doing this to, and
Yep.
it's about him and his daddy that got murked. It ain't about some pack or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
I,
so, it's an emotional issue. Go
I
ahead.
liked it in a way because so when Marshall had the gun out, then obviously um damn it, his name, D-Mac,
Mm-hmm.
he has to kind of play it smart, which is what I was saying with Tommy last week. He's still talking kind of crazy, but he's not getting too crazy where he's gonna get killed. He's just waiting for him to be able to get the upper hand. So I did like that they didn't do it again with then D-Mac not doing it, because then it makes it really like awkward.
You know, it was awkward. It made me laugh watching it again. I kind of laughed a little when I saw it the first time, but watching it again, I don't know. It's probably not funny, but it was funny to me. When D-Mac and Tommy and Miguel and Shani is in that room, and then she say, "I got an inside man," and D-Mac be like, "What? What are you talking about? Where
Yeah,
he at?" And Miguel like, "Hold on, little homie. You don't do that." He like, "Hold on, little homie." I ain't heard him talk like he tried to talk black in a way. "Hold on, little homie. Hold on, little bro. Hold on, little homeboy." I don't know, man. I just didn't. It just made me think like you trying to be cool in a racist, cool gangster way. Like, get your ass out of here,
where did D-Mac get shot at?
homie. You
He
don't
got
want
shot in the shoulder.
I
Shoulder? Okay.
know,
Yeah, it
right?
was a
Yeah,
shoulder.
and
Yeah.
his gun got jammed up.
I didn't notice that the first time, but I noticed it this time. You man, I didn't notice a lot. It
I
was a
thought
lot
like he
going
ran
on.
out of I thought he ran out of ammo and Tommy was telling him to like hide
Get
for a
down.
moment.
She tell him to
That's
get
what I
down.
thought the first time.
Yeah. People be reloading it in front of people shooting at them in movies too much.
Goofy.
What pissed me off about Power is that y'all do know we can see the distance and where from where they shooting from, right? Like, like I get these dudes ain't marksmen, they ain't federal agents that can shoot, you know what I'm saying, 100 yards and shit. But god damn, bro, they in the same room. It shouldn't be. I feel like
That
it.
The church wasn't that
that's
big.
Yeah,
tricky too.
In a
That's
church
tricky
house.
too. Yeah, that's tricky too because you have to shoot the same thing from so many different angles that
Yeah,
the distance be ending up changing up a lot of times.
yeah,
yeah, yep,
that's a different.
Yeah. I'm not saying you're wrong or anything. I'm saying, I guess, trying to
Yeah,
justifying it a little bit.
yeah, how they film it.
Like that's what I said last week. Like, so I'm an expert at shooting pistols with the Navy. I could never have done what Diamond did
What do you do?
to Kendra.
Oh, shoot through the door like through the wall
Like
like
not looking in it, like that's
that. Because you
Yeah, he
uh
shot it
trained to
through the
see what
wall.
you
that's
trained to aim
crazy.
first. That's why.
Yeah. He's hitting
Diamond
somebody
shot
that's
that gun
moving
with
and shit.
that was precision at its finest. I was like, bro, you're a
You gotta
marksman.
count the strides and shit. That's something else.
Yeah,
We didn't do
It
that.
it is something else, but I will kind of play devil's advocate. It might not have been. He did throw a few in there. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
He kind of
Pip.
probably got lucky with one or two. She fell. What he should have did is then emptied it out while she was there or something. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, but see, they had to do the what they already had on the clip, what they already had on the little on the trailer. That's
yeah,
what I'm saying. A lot of things people get like, I guess, annoyed. Like, why did he say the thing? It's like, well, they have so many things that are already set up for trailers.
right.
So they have to say the like, I got you, or whatever, like
Well, let me ask
cliche,
you this.
cliche lines.
So you say you know, expert from the Navy shooting with pistols, but this is what I was gonna say. I think overall people may be better shots than they used to because of video games and stuff. Is that true or not? I did see something and read something. I don't know how accurate it
yeah,
is.
yeah. I've heard all types of stuff like that. I've never been like a video game person. But your hand and eye coordination is completely a different like level. Like my son has only ever shot like rifles. He was like 10, like laying down and shooting rifles that you could do it in the range over
Mhm,
here, because it's like a military town pretty much.
mhm.
And a lot of it came from him just playing video games. Like it's not
Yeah,
like we grew up shooting or anything.
yeah, man. Which go back to Bucket's point earlier of them not, you know, I mean, you know, they can't make everybody wipe everybody out, which you know,
No, no, no. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. But overall, men who have played video games, most of us have played a Call of Duty or something. Whether you realize it or not, your shooting skills have improved than the average baseline of, say, somebody from the 1980s at your age who didn't
Yeah,
play.
you also have a different focus and different
Yeah.
you
Mm-hmm.
kind of understand it a little bit too. But I
Mm-hmm.
think it's funny. Have you ever been to a gun range with another person
Yeah, I took my son when he was like 13, and he was
and he
hitting it.
was
He
he
was
was
more.
clueless when
Yeah,
he got it?
he was. He was.
So
He was
I
playing
I
Call of
like
Duty.
I like that, like not as a test, right? But
Right.
because I've in martial arts and stuff, you kind of deal with the same stuff. Like a lot of people until the day where they have to spar, everybody's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I fight in the street, this and that. And then
Mhm.
you put the gloves on, they don't even know how to stand.
Right. Yeah.
Now, with a gun, you can die messing around with it. So it don't matter how tall the dude is, how strong he is. If you go with somebody to the range that's never done it, you're never gonna see a person more nervous than that.
Right.
It
Right.
doesn't matter if they say they've done this so many times. You could just tell right away.
Well, I've gotten nervous, and I've shot guns a lot, and I've gotten
Yeah.
nervous when my gun jam at the range.
Yeah, yeah, they do that a lot. See, I'm in
They do.
Virginia, so I will go to this place that they rent them out a lot.
Hmm.
Them shits are just they're not cleaned enough.
I did it with my own gun.
And it jammed too?
Yeah.
Did you clean
Probably
it?
ain't cleaned enough. Probably.
Yeah,
Probably
see,
got
I was
oil
in the
in there.
military. You clean that shit every time.
Yeah, I don't clean that gun. First of all, it's a lot to clean a gun. I mean, you probably have trained and used to it, can do it in
Yeah,
time yourself.
yeah,
Me, I gotta say that's like 30, 40 minutes, hour doing. I ain't got time to be
yeah.
doing that.
We had to do it even with in the Navy, when I did the funerals, I did that for 6 months. Every time you shoot is an M14. Like it's a rifle that you don't use for only the funerals
Mhm.
and for when you shoot the lines from one ship to the other
That's
to
what that
transfer the
was.
stuff.
20 clip uh
It's
cartridge.
So we only have blanks, and then the one they shoot on the ship is basically it's not even you're not shooting a bullet at all. You're just shooting a line across. So there's just like a ball in it, and it just kind of rolls out. So even those, even though you're just shooting blanks, because obviously they can like misfire, they can explode inside. You still have to clean the rifle every single day, and you're gonna do it like you're watching a movie, and it's like detailed and all that.
Mhm.
It's like a thing all of us do afterwards. Like it just kind of it becomes normal. Obviously, you say,
On the side note, before I get
yeah,
to this comment and move on, Brandon Lee, that's Bruce Lee's son. They go Bruce Lee, the great one. Didn't he get killed in the filming? It was a blank, or was it a real
yeah,
bullet?
yeah, yeah.
The blank was too close and
I
hit him.
think it was a blank. There was on Bodyguard, the guy shoots a blank, and also he didn't die,
With
but
Kevin
he still
Costner.
hurt himself.
Yeah.
No, Bodyguard, the TV show on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
It's a UK political show about like a security guard, basically, like
Uh,
private security or something.
I ain't heard of that one. Shout out to Demarcus Vaughn with the super chat. Appreciate you, fam. He said Diamond and Marshall were humanized this episode. Jannar should have told Madam Wu that D-Mac robbed Bolo for the fentanyl. I thought he might have, since they didn't care no more about D-Mac. And I think Marshall was always kind of humanized more than D-Mac, in my opinion. I mean, D-Mac is just wild, want to be a gangster. Marshall talking about his mama, trying to do this, trying not to do that. Told him, don't shoot, old boy. It seemed like he was the smarter of the two, in my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah, because every time, like with DMAC, obviously the show protects them. I don't think we ever had a moment where the show is protecting Marshall. So he was never anything but human. I don't think.
Who is Branford? How you doing, Branford? Hello to you.
Hello to me.
Hey, hey, that's the hey,
Oh,
that's
that's
the
the
dude you
dude.
got.
That's the
Yeah,
That's
that's
a
the
troll.
dude. That's
He
the
trolling.
troll dude we was
He
telling
tells
you
on
about.
himself though.
I know, right? Please say hello
My
to me. Say hello. Hey, say hello to me.
I do have follow up ready.
That is,
Stay so nice.
I know, right? Yeah, that's wild, man. So what y'all think? Let me ask Steve, man. I ain't heard from you in a minute, Steve. What you think about D-Mac when he told his girlfriend about what happened with Marshall? You think something might happen with her? You think that was their little boys in the hood scene or what? What was up with that?
I think she probably gonna end up getting taken out the end of the season. I don't see her surviving.
Everybody thinks she's
I
gonna
just
die in the
don't.
funeral.
Oh yeah, because and you already see Jador sit right there at the funeral when they either much carry JP body out and put it in the back of the hearse, and then he
Yo,
waiting to drop a body.
They
if
showed that?
Yeah, in the trailer.
Man, I didn't see that either. Good grief.
Yeah.
yo, I need for. I mean, I understand. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but if Ghost was to show up, I needed to be on the other side of Tommy because Tommy's dressed up like he was on Power with the
Right.
funeral scene
Okay.
where he was supposed to be dead, and then
So I
he was like,
Ghost
"Oh
got his
shit."
beans.
I was like,
Yeah, I
"Yo,
remember that.
let me get the reversal."
Yep, and then you either much, and we seen
Oh
scene
shit.
with hold on, we seen Vic and Rhea, and then either much Vic was never gonna leave town. He talking about I want revenge on Tommy.
Yo,
And do
so
it. And Vic with his dumb ass, he gonna run right back to Janard. And you remember Janard told Vic
they
that
can
if it
have the
wasn't for
city.
Tommy coming here, me and you, we probably would have took over.
so
Vic say me and Janard would have took over.
Go ahead, Christian.
so I a lot of the things I know that I've said, but I'll explain how for sure in this part I don't like how you're showing me that this character might have an exit, right? Perfect. He might get out. But then you show me the trailer, not even 10 minutes after that, showing me that he's not leaving. Why even have the other part?
Right. I
I mean,
know.
he could have been, in my opinion, he could have been just trying to get Ray out of town.
But no, he's saying it
For the show,
defeats
yeah,
the
for the show.
purpose of the
Oh,
suspense of the next episode.
Exactly.
yeah.
If you
Oh,
leave
okay.
us on as Steve say, a hang cliff, him
Yeah.
getting on the plane, and then the very next scene, oh, he back. Oh, well, shit. You just ruined your own.
So they're
And Vic
Thought
ain't
you
doing
never
working
Okay,
again.
and Vic
I
ain't
they're
got
never
you.
left
I got
yeah,
Chicago.
you.
they're doing their own show as
Yeah,
if the next episode is just a click away.
right.
So if you have
Yeah.
7 days to be like, hey man, at least he got out of there. And then you see him back, it's like, oh no, come, dude, come. Like you eliminated that.
Yeah, they ruined
Why do you need him in the trailer for?
it. Yeah, I don't get it. I'm glad I
And
didn't
Vic
see
didn't even
half
much
the
need to be
stuff
in the
y'all
trailer.
saw.
I know that's what I'm saying, Steve.
Yeah. He didn't need to be in the
Yeah,
trailer
I
at
mean, Vic
all.
should have got smoked.
yeah, that was the point.
Yeah.
Yo, I was laughing when Bucket when you got on the when you came on.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this one of those dudes that sound like this every time. He could be saying bless you to a sneeze, and it still sounds aggressive. I was laughing when you came on. You was like, how y'all doing? I was like, oh shit, okay. I don't know if he's upset or happy.
Oh, Bucket sound aggressive?
Yeah,
Sound like
yeah.
he
When
about
he
to
came
fall
on.
asleep, extra chill to me. Shit.
I'm just a
Sound
chill
like
ass
he cool.
brother.
That's what it sound like to me.
Yeah.
I ain't pick up no aggressiveness. It's the
Y'all
deep
gonna miss
bass
Diamond?
voice. Yeah. Anyway. What else happened this episode, man? Damn.
We
So
saw Shanti hiding, pretending to be shooting.
she was there. I didn't even see her there.
Yeah, she was shooting from like she was like the last person in the back.
Oh man. What I was about to bring up, because I
Jannard
didn't even remember that part.
Jannard caught Raheem not shooting, just standing behind the little
Yeah.
podium,
I saw that.
looking dumb as hell. I'm like, bro, you not even making yourself look any kind of like
He was hiding behind the pencil and
inconspicuous.
shit.
Yeah.
Pathetic.
You could
Pathetic.
at
He
least
wasn't
been
even
pointing
trying
your
to
gun, bro. Like you didn't do
miss.
nothing. Like your
I
shit was
know,
funny.
right? shit. What you call it?
Mhm.
Jannar should have shot him right then and there.
I like
Especially,
Jannard turning
you know,
around Pulse, but I like that, they give us that like little tease that Diamond might kill him.
who Diamond?
Yeah, because Jannard turns around right in front of Diamond.
Yeah.
Well, the night was Diamond was looking like, he was questioning stuff.
Oh yeah.
He was trying to force him to tell him the plan and shit.
Hmm. Yeah, that little water bottle stuff was whack, but anyway.
Yeah, like in what world are people gonna keep drinking when everybody dropping in front of them? I was like, all right, dude. But it's cool. I'm like, you gave Raheem, you showed me that he's not just a punk.
You
They
tried
could
to
have found another way, but it's a little too late to show me that. Make him a threat way before this.
It would have been better if they'd have gave him like 2 guns with silencers and he just came and took all them out right quick or something.
Like quick.
Yeah. They
Yeah, but
wouldn't
then it
have
would have been
expected.
the precision thing would have been a little bit like, all right, so this guy is a super
Well, he
shooter
could
out
get
here.
up close on them though.
He
Because
was
they
pretty close though, yeah.
Yeah, if he walked in and just walked in that room and had one in each hand, it was just like boop, boop, boop. They had
If
all that
that
stuff here.
happened, nobody would talk about anything else in the 30 episodes of Force. That would have
Who
been
was
the
that
highlight.
dude? He came out of nowhere, assassinated.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
simp, Raheem the simp.
Mhm.
He sold his
And
He
shoes.
we
in love now.
seen.
I know he sold his shoes to be a killer.
Wait, let's even say that. Let's even say that Raheem likes Shanti. Go ahead.
Dude, yeah, Raheem though got want to clap Ashanti cheek. You can see it, and she
What I
has
told you. What I told you.
Ashanti they're using Ashanti they're using Raheem to get information from the CBI.
You think Raheem gonna be able to handle them cheeks, man? She gonna knock him out, man. What you think, Steve?
Cause it ain't gonna happen. It's too late in the season for that now. It's gonna be the end.
She said, "I know you can handle it." I was like, "All right, dude."
I know,
Wait a
right?
minute, they cracked me up though when Ashanti told Tommy though I do business. I don't do dick.
She says that too many times. She got to
I
stop
know.
saying that.
She looked like a stud.
Like it
That's
was
probably
funny
why
when
she wanna keep saying it. She looked like a stud. She act like a stud. She probably
Mary
got
J. Blige said
there.
it. It was funny to Tommy. She said like she doesn't have to have balls or whatever. I
I
was
know.
like, all right, but if you say it 6 times in
Play
one
it
season, it's too many times.
out. I'll
What I
say,
got a dick
Yeah,
for?
man, because it must be an issue with the script they
Oh
wrote for her.
Jesus! No,
nah, the issue
that's just
is,
dialogue. That's just dialogue. That has nothing to do. Her saying the word dick is not gonna be what kills her or doesn't kill her. So that would be script. You're talking about just dialogue.
yeah, the real issue is women, at least in my information, I could be off, but women like that ain't in the game with them. And so you got to always have them saying or doing stuff to make it look like this is okay or normal, when the truth is they would always get tested, because in this game they would try to rob them, they would try to gank them or beat them up or not pay them. And then what would they have to do?
Yeah, that's what Shay says. What he said to make
Mhm.
sure she comes back with Tommy.
And that's what I wanted to get to. I'm glad you brought that up, is that I kind of didn't like that away, but I kind of did, that she kind of walked in and gave the money. But like, he don't like no new people popping up. Nobody told her. And
Yep.
he's like, who are you? Nobody gave him the heads up. And then she talking about the deal is for Miguel to go free. Bitch, shut up. Are you lucky you alive?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You dictating terms now?
He didn't like when Janara was there, even though Diamond was there.
Fact, that's a fact.
And that's his
Yeah.
brother.
Mm-hmm.
I make you pinky swear.
That's what I mean. Like, I wish the show stayed consistent.
He got way more cooler with Jannard though. Like with Shanti, it seemed like he ready to torture her like off top. Like I'm like, dang.
Well, in the Mexican machismo culture, which he would have a lot in that,
Yeah, he was threatening rape. That's what he was threatening.
Yeah, he wouldn't mess with her at all. He really
Yeah.
probably wouldn't mess with her, period. No matter how much money he do. He ain't gonna be taking no orders or direction from her.
Nah.
No woman.
Not from no woman.
Right.
But either way, we seen
That's your
the
man's bucket,
kidnapping.
man.
We
Who?
seen the
Who?
kidnapping with the RD. With the
Steven.
RD though.
Yeah.
Stevens, my man.
Yeah.
What you mean by that, bro?
Wait, why
That's
you
your
say that for
guy.
Chris? Tell me why you say that, Chris.
I mean, he cool, but what you mean by that, though?
Look at you, the guy. Look
I
at.
told you he was aggressive. I told you, see?
Nah, that's you
Nah,
saying that. You
that's
got yourself
that's
in this
psychological warfare, bro. I know what you're doing, bro. You can't do that to
psychological
me.
warfare.
Can't do that to me, bro. You gotta chill, bro.
No. Nah, man. But yeah, man. Steve, I mean not Steve, Shanti, trying to tell him all that stuff. He ain't about to be going for that. And he'd have took that money, probably strung her up or something. So it'd be interesting to see. I mean, only one episode, so I guess probably nothing happening. From what I did catch in the trailer, it looked like they may be at war with them, with the cartel.
Mm-hmm. Because and I seen Tommy Edelman say in the trailer, I have to call in a favor, and you know I hate to say this dude's name. I
Which
really hate to say Tyreek's name because I already know his ass coming to Chicago, and then he probably going to be the one that take out Jannard, and Jannard won't even much see it coming broad daylight. It probably would be Tyreek if it's not D-Mac.
well, he definitely wouldn't see Tariq coming because he don't know him. But
Now he don't know him because he coming back with one of RJ Barrett connect in from New York City because he coming back with his people to have a shootout with those Mexican cartels.
well, let me ask y'all this. Steve, you can go then. Bucket, you go. What percentage you put it as Ghost or Tariq gonna be there for the call? 100% Tariq or 50-50? What you think, Steve?
I don't see it happening. I don't see Ghost coming because if Ghost coming, I will be jumping off my couch.
Ah, I want to see that. You could be like Tom Cruise on Oprah couch. Y'all remember that? Tom Cruise
Yeah.
on Oprah couch. That's old.
I think it's
Yeah, I'm gonna
100%
say
Tariq coming.
100%. Bucket, what you think between Tariq and Ghost?
100% Tariq coming.
I'll
Okay.
tell you why it can't be Ghost.
Wow.
Because the show would have lied to us, though. Because they already show him grieving in the beginning of the show. That was the whole point of the beginning of the show. Tommy,
He was
he's
grieving.
yeah, he was you cannot show somebody grieving death in the beginning of the show and then be like, actually, he's alive.
He was grieving who death? Ghost?
Yeah, in the beginning.
Okay.
Before he took the drive, he pulled over to the side.
Right. I'm
So
up here trying to think. Wait a minute. What? All right. Yeah. Yeah. I'm 100% with Tariq. And also,
he was
they,
in his show already too.
yeah, they did show it on Instagram. The Tariq was there on set.
Oh, they've been doing clips too, but I'm saying he's been like Tommy's been on Tariq's show, so
Right.
it should not be a leap at all.
Right. Wasn't it the last episode or the next to last that he was on? It was the next to last.
He was in 9 and 10, and then 9 and 10.
He was on there twice. I mean, 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Dang, man. I remember that.
Yo, did you see what I sent you earlier about the DEA agent, the last name?
Nah. What did you say?
So her last name is Delgado, which is basically like skinny, and she's replacing the fat lady. That shit had me dying this morning.
That is funny.
I was like, the show is being funny. Like
they do be sometimes throwing little shots like that.
Hey, so I was gonna ask when she was talking to Bobby, did y'all get that she was alluding that the feds are watching Tommy at this point? Because she was saying like she pretty much told him like if you go anywhere near Tommy Egan, you're gonna be tampering with a federal investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that she was saying still investigating him. I don't know how much they watching him, but I think she was basically saying, don't go make him run or say something or do something that can mess up, the case. But I
No,
don't
they're
know
above
how
him. They're
close
above
they are.
him.
Huh?
They're above him. They're federal and he's not.
Right. Yeah, he is
That's
Chicago PD.
yeah,
Okay.
that's simple.
Okay.
They
Okay.
outrank him anyways.
Mm, okay. But yeah, if he go, that's why I think he couldn't even say nothing when he was looking at old boy in the bar. Although he did get those pictures, which is why I think, man, they say they do show too much in these previews because we see him confront him in the preview for the next episode, and he like choke him up against the window or something.
Yeah.
So he might be able to squeeze something out of him, but then again, I mean, dude really don't have to say nothing. What was Bobby gonna do? Nothing. He ain't gonna
Like
kill him.
like if you always want to have this suspense, right? Like somebody like that
He trying to get
could get like taken out, right? So that means if we see him two times and he's not in the exact um moment that we saw in the trailer, we know that there's still more to come. So that means that anytime we see him and that moment hasn't happened, we're not worried about him getting taken out.
Right.
This is what I mean by I don't know why they do this. This
They
is
work
always
against
their thing.
themselves.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they're just giving people so that they can make little videos for the week. I don't think it makes any sense.
Mhm. Yeah, that was kind of whack.
Oh shit, it got muted.
Looked like we lost Bucket, but he right there you go. Shout out to Malik the King. Maria tried to book with Spirit Airlines. That's
yeah.
Heck.
And Kate even and
That's
Kate had
funny.
walked in the room and told him, "You walking out on my boy."
I hate that.
But you know what? I think Kate gonna assist in that shit because she understands how crazy it is, and she's sober right now. So
Kate Eden don't play. Kate Eden ain't the one to be played with. She will smoke you.
I ain't like that Jannard tried to choke her. I wish he'd have punched her in the face or something when she started screaming. Like you're there to kill her, right? Oh, but punching her, ooh, that's too hard. You're going to
he
take her
had
life. You
he
ain't gonna
had
punch
a
stop screaming. Really? You're there to kill. But I
he
won't
had
hit you.
a
I won't slap you. I won't punch you.
he had a
That's
moment of clarity. he
right.
realized it was a white woman. He was like, oh shit, I gotta get out.
Right. So, you know what I'm saying? It didn't add
And
up.
Kate Eden talking about, he killed my son.
Yeah, and then you talking about I'm gonna get
He
rid of
killed
you,
my son.
bringing him into the world. Like you got that much hate. You should have knocked her ass out then. I mean, not to say I just think it didn't add up right. You know what I mean? If you got him doing that, then don't do it. Then he tweak out and run away. I mean, help, help, help. I'm like, get out of here. God.
I feel like if he did do that, it would have been some viral. It would have been viral as hell.
I know, right? Hey, if this was my show, boy, we'd have some scenes. Straight up, he'd have been playing the knockout game over there on that damn corner with her ass. Then Tommy would have really been hurt. You really would have got your point across. You know,
He gave Kate a blackout.
for
Yeah,
real.
and
He come in,
the
she
writers
talking
ain't
about
gonna
some.
show that stuff.
Yeah, she'd have been like, ah, yeah. She'd be like, ah, no teeth, red, ah. Nah, man. Who you think is that plane ticket for? Bucket, who you think that plane ticket to Mexico is for?
For Maria?
Think she getting the hell out of there?
Yeah. I mean, shit. She the one looked surprised. Like all she had to do was explain herself. She
She was
didn't
like,
even do that. Yeah.
you bossed me. You bossed me. Yay me. Steve, who she buying that plane ticket for?
for her to go to Mexico. Because you know why she doing that? Because she must want to get away from
No, for who? For who? For who?
He said for her.
It ain't for time. It ain't for Tyreek. It ain't for him.
What?
Hey, for real. Well, I might have thought it would have been for Tariq, but she said Mexico, Oaxaca,
Mexico,
Mexico. So
Oaxaca.
yeah, I know it ain't for Tariq. So Christian, who you think that ticket for?
Yeah, I'm assuming for her. Yeah,
Okay, I
for
don't know,
Mireya.
man.
I like that. Well, not. I shouldn't say I like it. I guess for the story. Um, but I was thinking, like, damn, Kate has that information about, he killed somebody that was pregnant with his kid. She just lost a son. Um, Not that she would be the one to take out Tommy, but that she has, that information, and then Mireya has the information that can get Miguel killed.
Hmm. I
So
don't
I'm
think this
thinking,
Maria gonna get on the plane yet. I don't know.
I'm thinking she can basically get one of them killed or both of them killed and then get out.
Mm.
Not saying that I want that. I don't like when you introduce somebody kind of this far in and then they decide, their
Yeah,
demise. I
you're right.
think I want it to be somebody that's been there. Like if somebody has to take Tommy out, I
Mm,
wanted it to somebody that ties to like power
right.
and not
Makes
just the
more sense.
spinoff. The
Mm,
spinoff's supposed to be for him to make and not.
Yeah, power
right.
legacy.
Uh-huh.
I'm talking about
Malik
this
the
one.
King. Malik the King, you say, man, Roy, I should have been in that pool with them women. Come on, man. Why you breaking my heart? I know. Damn right that should have been me. I think they just took a lot of my stuff and blended it in. I probably wasn't Mexican enough. They like, you know what? We made a bad move with not getting
They
the food.
wanted you to be saucy. You were like, nah.
I know. I say, hey, I can talk like Angie. You want me to do it? I do it.
It was funny to see the other girl wearing a top. It's like, just remove that one and keep the other one in the shot. Like,
Right.
that
What
shot
was
doesn't
the
even
point?
make sense.
I know, right? Because
The other
old
one, she was
girl,
a prude and shit.
she had some boy, she had some floaties.
Some heavies.
She had some floaties, some flotation devices. Demarcus Vaughn, man, what's good? Shout out to you, spreading love. You say the
And
right.
Marcus Vaughn just said he lives around me and shit.
I think he just asked us something
Yeah,
about
he asked if I was in the mall. He trying to track me down.
gonna take you to the range.
He said he was in the army too.
Oh, okay. The writers lied about Elisa Marie, Aunt Dolores, and Carlos Savello being in this season. Man, they've done that a few times since basically like the last couple seasons of Power. Once the show got where people started looking at IMDb, they've been putting like Cristobal was on one of them, and he wasn't even in the show. And it was a couple things. So like as far as the casting goes, you gotta kind of take some of that with a grain of salt because they
Yeah.
won't put everybody in it, and then they will put somebody that's not in it, and they'll up until the episode air. Once the episode air, you'll get the real thing because that's a person's information. But before it airs, they don't have to tell you who's in it or not yet. So if you're looking at it before it airs, you can only take but a certain amount of that at face
That's not the
value.
writers anyway. The writers not going to IMDb to say stuff.
No, they not, but
Yeah.
somebody is though.
No, no, I'm saying he said the writers.
No, it's not the writers, but somebody on the
Yeah.
show is doing something, putting the
Yeah.
people on IMDb or not, because they put me on. I didn't do it. So they put me in at one point on IMDb and stuff on all the shows.
You start looking around like, wait, nobody called me.
Yeah, well, before it happened. So when I filmed it, I wasn't on there. But then after it aired, I was on there. I ain't no big name like that anyway, but they had to update it afterwards. So I think maybe they turn in information of everybody that's in a production or something. I'm guessing because they got everything on IMDb for if once something come out, they normally know like the producers, the director, all that stuff. So I'm guessing somehow, some way, somebody's getting the information. I didn't ever ask or look into it, but I know my stuff popped up there and I didn't do it. So I don't know. Anyway, Miguel, you said that's a credit, Jake. What else happened this episode, man? What y'all think about Marshall? Y'all think he gonna have anybody that's gonna be looking for him to look for his revenge, or what? Only Jannard or nobody? I mean,
And you had Jannard was getting in D-Mac. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, Marshall ahead and telling him you got to
His
put that
mom
nigga
not even
D-Mac
there,
in.
right? She just be working.
She got 3 jobs. How she gonna
Do we
take
even
time?
did we even get introduced to a mom?
Nah, we ain't never seen his mom.
Died all alone.
died all alone.
You gotta
Damn.
bring people in to get shot in the head.
Yeah,
You gotta have your family members around.
yeah. That's
Oh,
got.
that's another thing about the trailers. Like you show us who's in the funeral. So that's why I said, like, of course, it's JP. Who else is gonna have these people show up? Why show the episode 10 funeral on before this episode 1 comes out?
I mean, that's these writers do backwards. They could have did the funeral in episode 9 for JP, and they went away to the last ending of the
Hey,
season to do
mama.
JP funeral.
I think
Yeah.
the pacing's okay because I mean we kind of get closure on the Diamond situation, like you feel me? Because that
You
was
muted
gonna
again?
that was gonna come to a head at some point anyways. Like Diamond and Tommy was going like they foreshadowed it when they showed him looking at himself with Tommy after he cut that parole officer's throat with the blood on the mirror. That was the foreshadowing. Like it happened to Claudia too. When Claudia got out of jail and was like one of the first things she seen in the mirror was Tommy standing behind her.
Right.
and she got spooked. She was like, hold on, what's going on? And that's what happened. So I think they did a good job. So.
Yeah, that's a good
Hey,
point.
JV.
But the writing was on point in this episode.
Shout out to SG 2029. He said, imagine if D-Mac meet Tariq and he get PTSD from seeing Tariq look like Marshall, like he came back from the dead. Damn, they do kind of look alike, huh? I mean, I doubt he get that much PTSD that he think he came back from the dead, but they do have a similar look, though. I don't know if that would happen, but that would be wild. Shout out to Homebody. He said it's a big thing when you love the show, then you get booked for the show. That's a dream. A lot of us have never been there. Yeah, I mean that is a blessing. A lot of things, I mean, I don't want to say it like it isn't this or that, but life, a lot of the little things is what really is helpful in life, because some things, if you don't have, I ain't want to go into all that. That moves. It's all right. It's cool, man. We can talk about that on another topic.
You already know I'm over here like, here we go again. Now, man.
I know, right? Start the new year off. I don't
What's
get.
the song
And then
called?
people act like you keep bringing it up. It's like, no, you guys keep mentioning it.
Yeah, no. Well, I wasn't necessarily talking about that. It's just that in life you can do things or have stuff or go places, but if you don't really, have like, I'm not married and stuff or things, so it's not the same, And then when your health ain't the same, it's just not the same, I mean, I still try to do what I can, make the most of it, Ain't gonna just lay down and die, give up. But it ain't. I wish things was different. But then if it was, maybe it wouldn't be that way. But who knows? I mean, I would. That would be okay too. Hey, if I could be all right and nobody ever know me, that'd have been fine with me. So not to say don't appreciate or try to do. You always got to try to make the most out of your days and out of your life, And hell, everybody got stuff to deal with. So, that's just life, So, but I think what I really miss the most in things is things I didn't appreciate at all. So that's all. But I try to do some things and make it work. Nobody say celebrate yourself. I mean, it's cool and all, but I ain't the star of the show. Sit there and act like I made the people tune in. It was cool. It was fun. Great experience. I had a great time. I'll do it again. But it is what it is. But anyway. Like I said, if it was my show or something, I may be a little. But then again, anyway. Somebody say Jamarcus Vaughn said Jay try to interview Kate. Well, that's the thing with some of these channels with more followers and stuff. People they want to see how much exposure or things. Sometimes not all channels have to have a lot of followers or so many and things, but I didn't try either, so I can't say they wouldn't or would.
Right, right now is Mr. Power. He got everybody for this show for this season, but he only got like 5,000 subscribers. I don't know what he doing. He doing something.
I ain't never even heard of it. So when you said
Neither have
Mr.
I.
Huh?
His name is Mr. Power. I never heard of him, and all of a sudden he getting everybody. I'm like, what is going on?
Mr. Power, yep, yeah, I seen his
He's a
interview.
young guy though.
He supposed to be interviewing Shanti.
He got what's the dude? He got the shooter that the worst hitman of all time. He got
Titus.
he got
I
he got Shay.
don't even know how he found him.
Because I'm good at finding
Hitman's are us.
And Gold Belt Media is funny because it's like he'll put out the video 1 minute after the character dies. So
Ah,
so then they have the interview with the actors. Like, dude, like,
1 minute after they die, he got an interview with him.
well, he'll post it. That means he already had it. Yeah.
I used to do that years ago, back with the old power. Some of y'all that's been around remember I used to do them type of videos before they started. Yeah, whatever. Anyway,
Yeah.
I got tired of people. Man, you ruined it for me. Your thing came up and the notification. Hey man, I don't know you. Turn this shit off. Hey, dude, if you gonna have a fit that somebody put that somebody down, why you got your YouTube? Why you? Man, I got tired. I don't know how. Man, people are so ridiculous.
Be like, yo, you gotta say spoiler alert.
I know, right, man? Like I know everybody and what they doing and not doing and watching and not watching. When I don't want to see stuff or nothing spoiled, I don't turn it on. What the hell? What's so hard about that? Man, the notification came up on my phone. Like,
I don't
you know
even
what
I don't
I
even
think
trust
though?
YouTube if I don't watch the episode.
man,
You know
for
what I think?
real.
I think Stars does be putting out them links just to get people attention.
Probably. Yeah, I don't know, but and then I put in and
This thing keep on muting y'all, man. I don't get it.
that's the same thing Christian said.
It do. It like sometimes I come in, I can hear all four of y'all, and then I'll stop hearing one person, and then
This shit
another
muted
person.
again? Oh man.
Because I can hear y'all.
Oh yeah,
It
I
keep
already know you can hear
Muted
me.
again like 2-3 times.
yeah, it keeps
That's
muting you guys. I've been back to this StreamYard like 17 times today.
Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
Yeah.
They must have had a problem with the new year.
I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to
They
think about
must
what
have
else
got
happened
people
today.
being
I mean,
drunk
this
for
episode.
Mhm. Uh, okay, running it podcast. He said, I hear some creators are using other people interviews, like stealing their content. Oh yeah,
Oh
that
yeah,
is
that's
true.
yeah.
So that's maybe what y'all seeing, but because there's some people that I've come across, not necessarily on this type of content, but conspiracy content, because I might watch that and go to sleep. That helped me go to sleep. Yeah, but Sean Ryan, he be having some wild people on there, but he be saying you can use my clips for free. And I started to use one of them clips because somebody said the wildest stuff ever about how they was astral projecting and they was looking into a mountain and it was a base with aliens and shit in there. And then he did. I'm like, man, what the hell?
Doctor Strange shit.
Man, for real. I'll start to
Oh
talk
shit.
about that. I'm like, I'm gonna clip this and talk about this. This is wild. I wonder if people believe this, but ain't no telling, man. I know I ain't about to be trying to leave my damn body through my mind and all this Doctor Strange for real. I don't know. But anyway, people do use those clips, so ain't no telling. And sometimes people just I don't know, man. They go and do interviews on stuff you wouldn't expect. So it is what it is. We'll see. Maybe I have a couple people come by. Some, what the thing with me is trying to schedule and stuff and coordinate, and then I'm doing things my own self, and then trying to do that and stuff. So, and I don't turn on Instagram really. So like it'd be a day or so, I'd be late or 2 days late on the message. They like, you ain't in a hurry to interview me. I ain't in a hurry to talk to your ass. Be like, man, I don't be kidding. I ain't thinking about that, man. So
Like so, me. I don't hype anybody up unless I feel like I should. But the difference, what I mean is, if you did them, um, you're smart enough to not ask the most basic questions of all time, which is like, who makes it out? Do you die in this one? Are
like
you
they
gonna?
say it.
So you get the
Right.
access to these people,
Mm,
and you have like a 20-minute interview, and it's always asking questions that you're not gonna get an answer to. That's like interviewing people for the Avengers. Like, if you can ask anything that can actually get an answer, that's not even an interview. You're
right.
just you're it's just a one-sided thing. It's pointless.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, truth be told,
It's
a lot
all in
of
the
people can talk and stuff and get this stuff, but they don't really know how to do it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I'm saying I've known you've had
Yeah,
people and you talk. No, I can't remember the comedian's name with the blue hair and power,
I don't
but
need.
you spoken to people in a normal way, um, and then the response is not just like, oh, everybody in the cast, they're all amazing. Everybody's a great actor. Like, that's just not even that's not even real. Like, you
Mhm.
this is the best people I've ever worked with, and like, really?
Fanboying out or something. Yeah.
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
I also
that's
think
pointless to
too.
me.
It's all in the flow of conversation. Because
Says nobody.
if you like if you have like a good conversation, like if you know how to like work the
Is it muted
conversation
again?
a certain type of if you know how to work the conversation in a certain type of way to where you
Oh
can
no.
kind of draw those
You there,
questions.
Jay?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Like
hear you, Christian, but you said it's muted again, so I
he
guess
probably can't.
Uh
Yeah, he
yeah.
probably can't hear me.
I don't know if I can hear the other people. Are they talking?
I ain't saying
Yes.
so.
Steven is there.
We can hear you, but you can't hear us.
Okay. I can hear
I can
Steven
hear
now.
J-Mo.
Oh, okay. But go
Okay.
ahead, Bucket.
Yeah.
What was you saying, man? My bad.
Nah, he good. But I mean, really, it's just all about in the flow of conversation, bro. Like if y'all having a real good conversation, you can kind of draw those questions,
Hmm.
but not like directly though, because I mean that goes to what Christian is saying. Like you can't have a good conversation like that. It's
Right.
just not natural.
Yeah, I might try to see if I can get D Mac come back on. You know, he been on here before.
Yeah.
He you know what he really likes to do? He makes music. He produced music and stuff. He rap in real life. Like that's his main passion. At least the last time I talked to him, he was trying to focus on his music and stuff. So I think that's like something he really liked to do and stuff. So I like talk about that type of stuff, or like how you got into it, or what some funny stuff happened or whatever, whatever the case. Or I'd be like, you had to kill your boy. You've been acting with him for so long. I mean, I think that was probably, in my opinion, one of his best acting scenes in a way when he had to take out Marshall. Um, it seemed like a little bit more, emotion for him because D-Mac, he seemed like a little like he young, still wilding out, that character, don't want to listen. And just like how when he came over there and when he found out that she had an inside man, where they at? Where you better tell? You know what I'm saying? So it's like I can't kind of think of him like a more chill person. You know what I'm saying? That ain't that character. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I get it with that why he has some of the tendencies his character have, but as far as the show going back to all the stuff that went down this season, what y'all think may happen with old boy with the dreads that was threatening Jannard and Diamond, saying they may have another crew to battle? I mean, they gonna find out Diamond dead. What's gonna happen from there? I mean, Bucket, what you think may happen with Shorty? You think he gonna confront Jannard or test him?
Talking about Gray Skull.
Yeah, I ain't even know his name.
Yeah. Probably he might spin back, or he might get killed in the process.
Yeah, they out there wilding, living that life of revenge, man. It's starting to seem like they ain't gonna never be satisfied. I don't know. At least that barbershop finally had his last cut.
You might always sell that barbershop, man. Diamond ain't there no more. So there ain't even no point in having it. Ain't nobody in there getting no chops.
Haircut.
So yeah.
Ain't nobody ain't getting no fade, no shave, no trimmed up. Ain't none of that shit going on in the barbershop.
Nope.
That wasn't happening already. Wasn't happening.
Nah, yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Diamond got out of prison.
They had business at one
Shit is
point in time.
They happened in season 1 when Diamond was cutting hair.
Yeah, that's when they lost it all after that.
Yeah.
He didn't put them out of business. So
They just been downstairs.
he ain't too busy downstairs all the time. Let me ask y'all
in the
this.
basement.
Then he hired nobody.
In the basement. Yeah. Now let me ask y'all this though. Steve, I'll let you go first, man. You tell me first. What you think about when Jannard and Diamond was talking, and then Jannard asked him, I didn't know I needed this, but I did kind of need this conversation. When Jannard said, man, what voodoo or whatever had you working with Tommy? Kind of explained, he didn't know if he still had it or not or whatever, because I kind of always wondered, why you be listening to him? So what you think about that? You thought that was a good explanation or what?
I mean, Jannard there's a line his teeth off.
You mean Diamond?
To Jannard. I mean, Diamond was lying.
You think he was lying? You don't think he was his confidence was shook when he got out of pen?
It definitely was.
Why would he lie about that?
Because he wanted to get out of the game. Diamond wanted to get out of the game because he didn't want to go back to prison where he was in 15 years.
A prime
but
example.
It's okay. So this is a crime show, right? So like I said last week, you gotta watch it backwards when somebody dies. They just gave you the realest moment he could have had with his brother, so that we, the audience, can be like, oh shit, now he loses him. So that's not the time to be like, he made it up. Why would he make that up?
Yeah, I don't think he made that up at all. But and I was gonna say,
I can't hear Bucky, man.
I was gonna say a prime example of that too is when he got pulled over in season 1. He was driving Tommy's car, and you could tell like he was so shook, bro. Like the cop was about to pull the. I think the cop drew down on him, but everything too. It's like he was like, "I'm not gonna take my hands off the wheel." I'm like, bro, what? Like, bro, you gotta chill, bro. Like the cop.
Right. Hey, I forgot all about that scene. That's a good point, man.
Yeah.
He was still shook, man. Going back.
Yep.
Hey, man, you locked up for 15 years, man.
Yeah.
That's the thing, man. Kind of alluding a little bit similar to what I was saying about the show and stuff. It's like, man, if something ain't right, you could be in good health or this or that. Like, it just don't feel right. You know what I mean? And like, it just ain't the same. And it took him a minute, I guess, to start to feel, because it finally feel like he's starting to warm up now. You know, he's smashing in the dirty couch and fighting and shooting, and he feel like he's starting to, you know, come into his own again. And there it is, he gone.
Yeah. Yep.
Because he has been kind of stiff, in my opinion, this show. You know.
Yeah, this season. Yeah, he been flat. He been real flat this season.
What you say, Steve?
Yeah, he been off. I said, in my husband, I said, I'm surprised Mataroop didn't get involved between the CBI and the RDs. I'm surprised she ain't get off in that.
Well, it's still one more episode. Any of y'all think she gonna pop up in this next episode? Do something?
She might pop up with a pregnancy test.
She gonna be like, you killed my BBC.
But let's the end of a story.
I don't think there's time to bring her in.
We still laughing at my joke. I guess y'all two ain't get it, man.
No, I cannot hear Bucket. So
well, well, CBI, you took out fuck CBI, you took out the BBC and this, but hey, it's all Wu-Tang, bitch.
yeah, it's weird when like one person gets with somebody and we only know of them one time, and then it's like an emotion attachment. It's like,
hey, she mad they took out the BBC cartel straight up. That ain't no joke, boy. That's hard to get. The wonton soup, you know.
Hey, why did she get up and say you should get used to?
That seems so weird to me to see somebody that seems like, you know, she up there like that to go to this dude's basement.
That's why I was gonna say, like, why she get up and say you should be so used to fucking me or whatever. But ma'am, you just got up off this man's couch
in the basement.
Like
a bus down. Yeah. And my brother saw you. Like, hey, you go out to the what they call it, the walk of shame.
The walk of shame.
It would have been weird to do a business meeting after that.
A business meeting. I know, right? Like, take business meetings with no shirt on, bro.
Yeah, the breastises.
I know. You know, I will give a little credit on Diamond in the sense that a lot of female friends that I know, I ain't gonna say a lot, a couple, but they brought it to my attention that women, because he put some pictures of him like with no shirt on, working out or something on Instagram, and they was talking about like up top he looked built, but then the stomach area it don't look match or something. I don't know. Hey, I can't. I ain't. I could have thought about it. You know, they built it's a dome, but so yeah, it looked like after he got with that little Wu-Tang, it looked like he's doing better. I don't know. I'd have to ask one of them, but it looked like he got in better shape a little bit. I mean, you know, it ain't that easy as you get older, but. Did I tell y'all that I saw him in another movie recently, Jurassic Park? He was a security guard in Jurassic World, but he was skinnier. And when they go into the when the main dude go into like the it's the first Jurassic World. He go into the like office or something and tell them something, and then Diamond was like, "Hey, come on, man, you gotta go." And I'm like, "Hey, look at him. I know him." And then I had to think about it. I'm like, "That's Diamond Sampson ass." He looks like he's younger and a little slimmer, so you know. But anyway. What's this Sarai say? I sure don't want to see any baby scenes. Oh no.
Oh, like a birth.
They done did a bunch of them in the shy. How many babies they done had on that show?
Yeah, 3 people pregnant at the same time. I was like, come
Yep.
on, man.
I don't know.
Keisha and Tiffany
Oh
was cool.
shit.
It's something in the water, Steve. He said she did her business meeting. Now he was handling business with that meeting. Straight up. He was handling business in that meeting. That's what it was. It was straight up. Anything else we missed to talk about this episode?
Oh yeah, and we seen RDs though had they was pointing guns at the CBI.
Mm-hmm. You think something gonna happen with that, or they gonna patch it up?
I think it's something gonna happen with it in the next episode because you had Janoy sit there and lied and say, Tommy either much went and took out Keen Kilo and JoJo.
Casey and JoJo.
Mm.
Hey,
Yep, and it was a lie. I mean, Janoy lied to them.
who is Casey and JoJo? You know who that is?
Yeah, singers.
R&B, they
All my
R&B
life.
singers.
They R&B. Yeah, Casey and Jodeci. I'm just messing around. But but yeah, man, I don't know with the RD stuff. What's old boy name again? Gray Skull. Yeah.
Grayskull.
I think at least they should do an hour and 20 minutes or something for this finale because they got a lot to tie up in a way,
Yeah, they got a whole lot of storyline to wrap up.
You'll be paraphrasing whatever you say.
Boy, you love Steve, man.
I'm gonna start doing that shit to my son when he talk. I'm just gonna paraphrase right after. So you mean to tell me you going to school today?
No, I'm going to school today. No, but yeah, man, I agree, man, Steve. It'll be interesting to see what happened with them RDs. I don't know how far it may go, because it's just the time constraint. Also, I did see in that trailer they have like some type of shootout in a warehouse. I mean, Bucket, what you think? What you think it's gonna be? What, the cartels or just CBI and Tommy, or it's gonna be what, all out war? Or how you think that's
it's gonna be everybody, and that's when the man, the myth, the legend himself gonna pop up.
Tariq?
Yep.
The assassin. Tariq the assassin. Hey, Uncle Tommy, you made the call.
What's that song? What they used to say in BMF? Well, you won't see it coming.
Well, I ain't heard that song, but it add up. He said you won't see it coming. Hey, they won't. I didn't hear it coming, but you're right, man.
Yo, I did not like Tommy saying this is it.
That was whack.
Yeah.
That's not even like, so he didn't use his like character voice at all.
That was his regular white guy voice. This is
Yeah,
it, guys. Hey guys, this is it. Let's rock and roll.
I was like, no, this is it.
First of all, who busts in shooting saying that? You'd have just shot and did whatever. You just, this is it. Like a football team or something. Hike. Anyway, yeah, man, that whole thing that I didn't understand as well is after Diamond got shot and Jannard hid, why Tommy and them retreat? They had the upper hand.
Yeah, that was dumb.
That was dumb.
Like that.
Why? Like,
go ahead, wait, Bucky, go ahead. Then we go to Steve?
Oh, I was just saying like that. I was in agreement, man. Like that was dumb. Like and then like Denard, he put his gun down, so he was tending the diamond. I would have just came in there and finished the job. Shit.
Facts. Steve, what you saying?
I said D-Mac was shooting, but Tommy tell him, get down, and he's still standing up shooting. Then he ended up getting shot in the right side of his arm. And then Diamond spent time with shooting at Janoid. And then Diamond ended up jumping in the way. Because he did not want to take out Diamond. He wanted to take out Janoid. So I guess they was gonna save
Let me ask y'all this. I mean, I
No.
don't know how many people know about guns. Christian, you might know this, maybe. But they had Tommy with the gold gun. Them was Desert Eagles, right?
Yeah, I saw somebody said in the comments that there's no way he's gonna make it from that.
Well, no, he ain't gonna make it from that. But I was wondering, Diamond big, but would that have went through him and got to Jannard? Maybe not. Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a whole ballistics
Right.
thing. Yeah,
And
that's a
then
different
being in his
level.
chest, it's more meat to go through.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah.
He had the chesticles.
I got you, bro. You know what? I also will give credit to the depth.
Point blank, maybe.
Yeah, because it's
that's not that close.
But you need a little more power. The distance helps a bullet too. If it's too close, you could possibly survive it because it didn't have enough force, the distance, to reach its maximum velocity as well. It depends. It's so much to go with guns.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a whole ballistics thing. I don't know.
Yeah, it's so random. They make what it is you can do it so many times that you can, predictability of weapons.
Yeah.
But in the end, it's so many variables and stuff that it's not as simple. It's not as complicated. You hit them with the pointy end like Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
you
like
with the pointy end, you pull the trigger with the pointy end. You know what I mean? So
yeah, when you're far, then it's like wind and humidity
Yeah,
and all kinds of shit, rotational fucking gravity, all that shit, Earth gravity. It's a lot of stuff. With distance, yeah.
right. Iwani said if he directly behind Diamond, then yeah, it would. He was directly behind, but Diamond's big. It's a lot. So I don't want to say for sure, but it could have been a chance. Maybe if it was that AK with the higher velocity, maybe. But the Desert Eagle is powerful, but then Diamond chest. I mean, hey, maybe not. You could get shot a few times in the same area. I mean, practice, of course, and then different results, with that stuff. So you never know.
I just didn't know they were shooting bullets from Wanted from the Wanted movie. Curving bullets.
Came in and threw it around the piano. Yeah, curved the bullet. Come here. Yeah, and it went around Diamond.
Curved the whole bullet around the world.
All right, now the bastards.
Both crews had like 5 people.
I know, right? What I want to know is how y'all in the church. What churches is randomly available for hangouts for hood ninjas?
They all got saved right before the episode.
I mean, for real. But not only that, if the church ain't in use, normally you ain't getting in there. They got a mortgage to pay. Ain't nobody letting you in no dang old church, empty church with the heat.
The church from the Shy.
I know.
Mm-hmm. You in the Lord house.
With Dre.
You in the Lord house.
They was in Papa's house. This Papa's daddy's church. Messed up the church's money and the carpet.
It looked like a mega church too, like one
My
of the
son talking so
mega
loud.
churches.
I would say a medium. You think that looked like a mega? It was nice size.
But it showed not no Baptist church.
No, it looked like a Baptist church to me.
Like a Kingdom Hall, man.
Nah, I ain't never been in no damn Kingdom Halls. I don't know, man.
He said that so confident. It don't look like no Baptist church.
He said Kingdom Hearts. Hey man, I ain't never been, so I can't say it don't, but it did. I hope it don't look like. From what I did here, I only really seen one Kingdom Hearts that I could recall. It didn't have windows, if I remember right. I think maybe in the front, like
That sound like prison. Sound like a king.
sound like boy. Hey, you know they if you go down that rabbit hole, that could be interesting to say the least. Anybody that don't know what I'm talking about, that's Jehovah Witness, where they go to Kingdom Hall.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's where they go. You know,
we used to get those in Puerto Rico, showing up.
Oh yeah.
The
Well,
church was across the street.
I just actually saw a video about Jehovah Witness. Really, I watch all kind of stuff, interesting stuff, at least to me. But they were talking about they got people don't want to do it no more, and then when you said they used to go, like now I didn't know this because I wasn't a Jehovah Witness, but they had, so when we see them going in neighborhoods, knocking on doors and stuff that we all familiar with, they had a report card that they had to fill out and say, I knocked on this many doors, I passed out this much literature, I spent this many hours this week, and they would have to turn that in. And then, they got guilt, so they don't want to lie and say they did this and they didn't. So that's why they'd be out doing all this stuff. And they, thought that if they didn't do this, that people was going to hell. And so the video I just saw like a day or two ago, he was saying they got rid of the report card. They called them report cards. He's like, they got rid of the report card. Literally, you're reporting on the card what you do. But he said they got rid of the report card. So now it just say, did you do it? And you could just check a box, yes or no or something. And then some other stuff. Basically, he like, well, if people ain't going to hell and we ain't got to report it, what's the point? Which we like, you just not figured that part out, fool. But sometimes people, you get born in the stuff and then you don't know what you're doing until it's so, part of your life. Then you be like, damn, 30, 40 years, such and such. And now, like I've seen some people with Mormons, born in Mormon church. And they be making videos like they 30 or 40 years old, and they be like, wow, this and that. I'm like, whoa, it's deep. They gotta wear special underwear and stuff. So they wee don't get hard.
Like a chastity belt?
So,
Dude, that was the rumor in boot camp. They would say they put something.
what you said, they what?
That was the rumor in boot camp, because in boot camp you're like 2 months and you don't get hard once. So people would say that they're putting something in like
They underwear.
in the food or the water.
Oh, they do. But
Okay, because nobody
that's
ever
in
got stiff
prisons.
once.
Oh, yeah. Well, and also, when you sign up for the military, your body, you gave up consent, so they'll be doing stuff to y'all. But it's a rumor that they used to put saltpeter. You ever heard of saltpeter?
No.
Saltpeter make it where you can't get hard. And
Oh, I didn't know there was things for it. No.
yeah, saltpeter. I think they gave saltpeter to either some priests or prisoners or something against their will. They didn't know. And so they'll be like, it makes you impotent. I mean, I guess I would rather a bunch of dudes impotent. They'll be trying to stick your thumb up on there. Yeah. But yeah, man. What was the first thing I was just talking about? I was about to look it up before that. Here, I look up saltpeter. It's all one word. Show how much I know about that. I ain't never gonna use it. Saltpeter. Let's see what it say. It say compound for potassium nitrate. Common use gunpowder. pyrotechnic, food preservation, agriculture, tree stump, medical health, some toothpaste, sensitive teeth, known used as a diuretic or asthma, potassium nitrate, well, aphrodisiac. That's too much to read. I'm trying. Saltpeter myth. Long-standing urban legend saltpeter was added to the soldiers' food to decrease. They say that ain't no myth. I know they say it's a myth, but then how many people want to go and join the military when they know they're gonna make your Peter salty? It say there's no scientific evidence to support this, but people in the military, like you said, your body is telling you the truth.
Well, for 2 months
For 2 months. That's
in
not,
boot camp.
and you can't eat outside stuff. You're eating their stuff and doing
Yeah,
that.
you're only eating there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We used to all try to ask each other like what was going on. Like, hey man, what's going on, man? So at some point you pass through these like when you're marching, there's like something that comes from the ground,
Mm-hmm.
like a vapor. And we
Mm-hmm.
would be like, man, I think it's that, man. Don't breathe when you pass it. Like it.
Oh
But
wow.
part of it is just the fact that you're there and you're trying to like, you know,
Well, they experiment on soldiers.
yeah.
I mean, you sign your life away. So anyway.
I'm gonna look it up now.
Hey man, I told you, man. This is the
Well,
thing.
there's no future side effects. I'll tell you that I'm good.
Well, it is. I just didn't read it. I read it while you was talking though. You want me to tell you what to say?
Oh, you were saying it?
No, I was reading the side effect while you was just talking just now. Yeah,
Oh
it
yeah, go
is.
ahead. Tell me.
I put it back on the screen. It's not a good side effect either. I'm like,
Oh,
oh shit. It's
some
saying right
memory
here.
loss?
It's a health warning. While food grade saltpeter is used in small amounts, excessive consumption can lead to methylmogobulimia, a condition that impairs the blood's ability to carry oxygen. Basically, you suffocate through your blood or something. I mean, who knows? It could cause a cancer or something down. And that's the thing. Say they give you this and nothing happens. Then when you're in your 50s, now you got some blood problem. And now you
Yeah,
try
yeah,
to get back to your time in the middle. Of course, they're going to say no.
yeah. They're gonna be
And
like, it's not service related. It's not service connected.
exactly. So, and then it's just, man, that's just crazy, man. Crazy. But anyway, I ain't trying to scare you. Good luck.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
He said, "Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Ain't
Crying.
nothing I can do about it. No, hey, my Peter Pan sausage. So hey, nah, man, it's
I
all
ain't telling you. I ain't telling you shit else, Jay.
nah, man. I already know because they do it to everybody in the military.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was looking for originally. We was talking about Tommy Gunn. It just came up.
Oh, the Desert Eagle.
Yeah, I was looking at something about that shit. I forgot again.
Desert Eagle is a 45 or right?
I think it's a 44.
44.
Mm-hmm. I believe it's bigger than a 45. Definitely.
I held one time, but I didn't shoot it. I was like, this shit it looks ridiculous to me.
It's scary. I've held one at the gun store, and I immediately thought I would break my wrist.
I saw somebody shoot one in the lane next to me.
Oh yeah, it was
They shot it
loud.
one time and they almost lost their whole
I
body.
feel like them motherfuckers
It's
is
scary, man.
too much gun for my hand, bro.
It
Like
is.
like
I
it's a
like
hand,
SIG though.
it's a handgun, but it's like it's
I
just
don't
too
like
much
Glocks.
gun.
Oh yeah, Desert is a 50 cal.
Yeah, I
50,
was gonna
okay.
say it's a 50.
Yeah, I
I was
forgot.
gonna say it's 45 or 50. I know that.
That's a 50. I knew it wasn't a 44, but yeah, 50. Yeah. Yeah, man, this gun is humongous in your hand, man. Look at this. I don't know if this does justice on this picture. If people can tell, and I don't know how big this dude is, but in my hand, all I thought was I'm gonna be hurting. It's straight up. And then if you gotta use two and it'll snap back, you could hit yourself in the head. I saw a video of somebody do that with a gun, not using it properly. But
Hey,
anyway.
That shit happened in boot camp too.
that's
Or
that
somebody
agent.
that kind of shifts their body because your hands follow your head, like when you're driving.
Mhm.
It's
That's
called
that
breaking blue. and they'll just kick you out
That's
for
that
violating
agent.
safety and stuff.
That Agent
It's
Smith gun.
the Agent Smith. I know, right?
Yeah.
Neo in the Matrix, boy.
Yeah.
Hey, you gonna need to be here. Straight up, boy. Take your head off. That's what I was gonna say. I hate that I said take your head off to remind me, but when we was talking about the bullets and stuff, I was saying, because I talk about because I like looking into conspiracies, which the sad part is the more you look into stuff, most of them be real. But they say with Charlie Kirk and when he got shot, that probably wasn't a 3-06 because that would have probably took his head off. And so they say all kind of stuff with these ballistics and things. It's hard to tell, man. You never know how stuff act or do things, man. And they show. I mean, movies ain't got to be all that accurate or TV shows, but one of the
Sometimes they're not allowed to be too.
really you think so?
No, I know that happens with the military all the time.
Mm,
So from here to I'll say from here. So in the part of Virginia that I'm at, I'm the person that train people in the weapons and the rifles. Here to Richmond, it's like I don't know, like an hour and a half. So
mm,
whatever bases and stuff. So if you were gonna do a funeral honors for the rifle part, like I'm the one that did it. So when I see like the movies and all that, it's
mm.
difficult to see because I know they're doing it wrong or they're doing it
And
bad
do
way.
that. Duh,
Yeah, but a
duh.
lot of times you don't have permission from the military to wear the uniform, to wear the insignia that says Navy. So people be like, "That's not even how the uniform looks." Like they have to clear all that stuff because you're
Yeah.
portraying them. So if you're gonna portray the Navy and it's just a bunch of sissies and they can't do right, the
Well,
Navy's
that
not gonna
goes to the
sign off.
conspiracy. What you just said ties into the other conspiracy that all war movies are basically propaganda for the government because they have to be signed on, whether it's Top Gun, any platoon, any
Well,
Vietnam, to use
oh
their
yeah.
stuff. So it's basically always showing us in a good light. It's like a propaganda film, and so they can't. If they say things too controversial, it won't get approved, which then they won't have a budget, which then they won't have a movie,
Well,
which
Top Gun for sure. Like Top Gun was made to
they should
bring
recruit
people into the Navy go into aviation. I
it.
ended up in aviation.
Yeah,
Not saying it was from the movie, but
but it inspired
it
and opened
worked a little
people's
bit.
eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
but
did. Yeah.
but some um are using it to show the military in a bad light. So they're not gonna go, yeah, go ahead. So
Kinda.
sometimes I get it.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, even like say for Zero Dark 30, where they were showing like the interrogation and stuff. Like somebody sees that and think it's cool though. And they want that person that thinks that's cool, come bring your ass here and help us interrogate and torture people.
Are you talking about like Guantanamo?
Yeah, all of that. Well,
Yeah,
Zero Dark
that's his
30,
own
yeah.
thing. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's his
But
own
that's
thing.
so it's always a way of recruiting a person. You know what I mean? Whether they realize, oh, it's spy stuff. Oh, I want to be a spy and do this. I
Oh,
can
you
do
mean because
that.
it's like glamorized?
It's glamorized.
Oh, I get what you're saying. I get what you're
Yeah.
saying.
So even if you think it's in a bad light, somebody's watching it thinking I could do better, or I could do this, or I wouldn't have did that. And then they end up going and joining stuff or CIA or FBI or Top Gun or whatever. It's all kind of stuff, which basically ties into all of these war movies are basically propaganda films to get people to join militaries and stuff and government agencies. Which, when you really break it down, I mean, you literally got to have approval. They approve the budgets. They give you stuff. They give you access, this and that. I mean, what else would it be?
Yeah,
So,
they use the carriers, or like they actually use the carriers. They actually like launched off. They actually flew. Like that shit is crazy. To
and they
even
even
get
use
that is
real
crazy.
military personnel too, in some of that stuff, like
Yeah, so Navy
aircraft
SEALs is
carriers.
known for it now. A lot of the Navy SEALs, like Lone
Think about how
Survivor.
many of that glamorized people to join the SEALs.
Yeah, and they're not even the most elite. They're
That's
the
what.
most visible though. Delta's above them.
Right. Right. Yeah. Delta is above them.
Yeah.
SG. He say, Jay, you ever heard of Kill the MC? There's a conspiracy theory that he is Tupac under surgery. That's the 96. I thought I'd be looking at conspiracies. I'm gonna be honest. I do look at a lot. I never heard this. I've never heard this conspiracy.
But you're gonna go into it and check it out.
Might look into it, but I have seen a dude that did look like Tupac, and he was in Cuba. Although I don't think that's Tupac. And then also, here's a conspiracy theory for y'all. Remember the Tupac movie, All Eyes on Me?
Mm-hmm.
That dude looked a lot like Tupac, didn't he?
Yeah, because he favored Tupac a little bit.
That's what he's saying.
Right, yeah.
Hey, he has
So,
similarities too.
exactly. So, from what I was told from a conspiracy, and this is a inside conspiracy from people that was in the music industry, they said that dude's Tupac he used to mess around with that dude's mama, and that he may be Tupac's son.
Son, holy shit.
Yeah, because the dude who is supposed to be his father, I'm gonna put that in quotes, I don't know. And again, this is a conspiracy. I don't know, but he used to produce records and like engineer and stuff. And he was with Death Row and around Tupac and them in the 95, 96, all that stuff. And so his girl used to be there too. And hey, if Tupac there and she there and something there, who knows? And then he died, and then what? She got the baby, but he gone. So she then gets with her, stay with her dude or something and say, hey, this is whatever. Again, this is all conspiracy. I don't want to say this is for fact true, but from what I heard, it's very close to maybe he could be Tupac's son. I mean, he really looked like him a lot. When I was watching All Eyes on Me, which that movie, I don't know, maybe I seen too much of Tupac life by then, but it wasn't all that to me. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't like, man, it's All Eyes on Me. I mean, hell, Notorious wasn't all that to me either, though. I mean, Biggie life, he really didn't do much, really. He just was getting started and he died, So anyway, that All Eyes on Me though, I'm gonna pull up the picture. Dude look like Tupac. Anyway.
They went on a hater rant.
Yeah,
His
I know.
songs weren't even that good.
Nah, man. He was pretty good. Where is it? There we go. Damn, that was 2017.
Man, not the BMF Tupac. I don't know who he looked like.
The who?
The BMF Tupac.
Oh, when they had him on the what you call it?
Yeah, people was clowning him.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, and they screwed up that Tupac character.
Yeah. It's hard to get people that you already know what they look like. Y'all telling me he don't look like Tupac, man? This dude look like Tupac, man. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, I can't see. I'm nowhere near the phone right now.
All right, let me put this picture up. That's the trailers. There goes some photos. I mean, he did a good job in this video and this movie. He actually had the same energy as Tupac in this movie. Again, I'm not gonna say it was all that, but dude looked like Pac to me. I don't know, man. If I didn't say that's not Tupac and y'all looked, y'all probably would have said that was Pac, right? Or no? Y'all don't see it? You
Nah.
don't think it's Pac?
Nah. I grew up in
Mm.
that time, so I remember what Tupac was like.
Well, you make me sound like I'm young, man. Shit, 96 is when I graduated high school. I remember when he died, we was smoking blunts in Alizé in the parking lot. They played all this songs back to back. I'm like, damn, man, he 25, man. I wonder what I'll be like when I'm 25. That's a long way.
I was a kid, but I remember it though. Because I mean, he was so influential, bro. Like hearing his music everywhere and shit.
That used to be a goal, remember, to make it to 25.
Big time.
If you
Yeah,
grew up
25.
anywhere near the streets, that was
Yeah, man. I was playing Tupac music. They all eyes on me.
hey.
Okay,
You know,
right
we always
here,
knew
he
you were
don't
gonna
look
make it
like
to 20.
Pac as much right here. He do, but don't. His cheek and his head look a little bigger than Pac in the back. He got old water head in the back leaking. Nah, but right here, not as much. But that other picture in the studio when he's looking face for now, this don't look like Suge. He's played Suge in a couple things too. Y'all think he look like Suge? He don't look nothing like
He like a zesty Suge.
Sugar.
Dude, he look like that.
He down. He looked like Biggie and Notorious, but as he gets older, he don't look like Biggie no more to me.
No, he don't look like Big Papa.
Nah, his eye ain't lazy enough.
Nah. And he actually don't look as weird as Biggie in a way. Like, I looked at Biggie more since he's died with like pictures and stuff. It was you kind of didn't see people as much as you do now in a way. And Biggie, boy, he wasn't lying. He said fat, black, and ugly as ever. However, I stay coochie down to the socks, rings and watch filled with rocks. And my jam knock at the Mitsubishi. Girl pee-pee when they see me. Navajos creep me in they teepee. Well, let me start, boy. I was a rapper too. I used to rap too, man. I was a poet. You didn't know it.
Yeah,
Nah,
like Biggie say, baby, baby.
You gotta do a spoken word for Rojas, man. But as Rojas.
Let me tell you something. Don't play with the roll hot now. But yeah, man, Biggie was not a looker. I'll tell you that much. He was not a looker. I will give him that. He had swag, though. He had that swag. He was smashing Kim before he had a deal. So he was getting his swag. He had a baby before he had, so you know. But hey. He had
boy.
a lot of heavy climbing to do. Man. Let's see. Anybody got something they want to add before we get up out of here? Let's see. Anybody got a damn conspiracy theory? Oh man. It was something I saved. It wasn't a conspiracy. This is wild. This video that I got right here. This dude, it ain't really got to do with this, but this dude was somebody was like in front of his house in like a Jeep Wrangler or something, and he asked dude like, "You all right?" or whatever, and dude started cussing him out, and then he like backed the Wrangler up and like started to like run him over. And so dude, he happened to be a off-duty cop, so he like duck out the way or whatever. And then he run in his house, and you can see him like calling. It's like through his Ring doorbell camera. You can see him like calling for help on his like phone, saying whatever. And he ran in the house. He came back with his shotty. He like, "Hey, get out the car!" Because when dude tried to hit him, he crashed into the tree in front of his house. So he like, "Get out the car! Get out the car! On the ground!" And dude just like get back in the car or whatever. And he's steadily giving him all these chances. Dude just tried to run him over. He giving him all these chances. Get out. Dude put it in reverse. He still ain't shot dude. Then you just see the car just coming full speed at him, and he starts shooting, pop, 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 and then the car like runs him over.
Damn.
Like, dude, it's wild out here in these streets, man. Dude, the car, damn dude tried to stand head to toe, head to head with a Jeep Wrangler in this mother's shoe. Anyway, it's wild out here, boy. Then they say after they investigate or whatever, dude ain't never even met him before. This dude tried to run you up, ain't even met you before. Man. Taryn Wilkes said method personality is a bug, but Meth said personally is a what? Personally.
Yeah, do say personally. It's crazy.
Oh my goodness. Miguel say y'all seen that New Year's concert 50 had was cool. I ain't even know about it.
Oh, neither did I.
I ain't know about it either. Well, y'all, I think that's about a wrap for now, man. I don't know. Anybody got something that they want to add, man? Bucket man, you want to say something before we get up out of here?
Man, peace to y'all brothers, man. I know Christian can't probably hear me, but peace to all y'all brothers, man. Hope y'all have a good 2026.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Same to you, man. Appreciate it.
So.
Steve, what's up, man? What you want to say before we get out of here?
Thank God for me. Blessed to still be here, and wish everybody Happy New Year.
There you go. That's right.
Y'all watching the video?
Okay. Taryn Wilkes, you all good. Personality. I was just trying to understand what you were saying. I wasn't trying to correct you, man. But it's all good. Okay. Christian, you want to say something before we get up out of here, man?
I was gonna see if you were gonna do one before the next one or not.
Yeah, I need to do another one, and
Because it'll be like a whole week in between.
yeah, and then I need to do another video and go live, just talk about everything else. That way, you can pull up the conspiracies. I can show y'all this dude get ran over.
Going
The main thing about this, and I ain't really want to say it, but I'm gonna say it. Forget it. I think he gave him a bunch of chances, and we know why. Because had it been somebody else tried to run him over, he wouldn't have been like, okay, just put it down. Don't get in the car. Don't put it in reverse. Slow down. Don't back up. Don't run me over. Okay, I guess I got to shoot. It wouldn't have been all that. He would have aired it out much faster. It's just amazing the chances some people get. Anyway, a lot to talk about with that. A lot of funny videos, too. And
Puerto Rico rainforest.
And yeah, man, 2026. It's a lot to go on in 2026, man. Got a lot to be thankful for, also be concerned about, So, whew. That being said, at least Tommy ain't on your ass, right? Yeah, if you ain't got no enemies in your life like a Tommy or Janor, you might be doing all right. Doing a little better. So, yeah. All right, y'all. Happy New Year's to everybody in the chat and watching on the replay. I appreciate y'all. And everybody, I'll see y'all on the next one. I should go live Sunday. I come try to make sure I can go live Sunday and we chop it up on some stuff, man. See what's up. See how it go. But everybody be safe out there this new year. And I hope everybody have a lot of health and happiness,
Yep.
So,
Yes, sir.
All right. Deuces, everybody.
Salute.
All right.
Peace. And everybody.